What's going on, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Southern guy here. This is the official WWE SmackDown review for your Tuesday night. SmackDown was live like about 4 or 5 hours away from me in Birmingham, Alabama. SmackDown was just not too far from me. It's right here in Alabama. I'm in Mobile. It was in Birmingham. So we're going to talk about the WWE Smack. My friend Jonathan was at SmackDown tonight live. I saw my friend there. I was like, man, I wish SmackDown would come down here. I'd love to see SmackDown live right here in Mobile. It's just in Alabama. Birmingham, not too far from here in Mobile. I was like, I'd be glad when they bring SmackDown live to Mobile so I can see SmackDown live. Because I see Raw down here. I've seen WWE live here, and now they got SmackDown back. I want to see SmackDown live right here in my hometown of Mobile. SmackDown was live in Birmingham tonight, as y'all know. So we're gonna get on with the review for tonight's WWE SmackDown Live. We're live from Birmingham, Alabama, as SmackDown General Manager Daniel Bryan is in the ring. For fans start chanting yes, Mauro Nardo welcomes us as he joins David Ortega and JBL. Bryan is in the ring with a contract signing, setting up, hyping the SmackDown Women's title match at No Mercy, which I will be watching the review. And it says tonight we will have the first ever SmackDown Women's title contract signing. Bryan says we are going to kick off this signing, Civic, and the fans boo. He tells them not to boo, and Bryan says this is a new era on SmackDown, and that's how it's gonna be. He introduces Becky Lynch first, and out comes the Women's Champion to a pop. Bryan agrees. Bryan reminds us that Becky is keeping the exhibit tonight, and she agrees. Bryan introduces the double contender, Alexa Bliss. Next, we get a contract signing with them two. They have words, and Becky cuts a promo on winning the title more than Alexa Bliss. Becky says she will rip Alexa head off at No Mercy and wasn't born to be a champion. She fought to be a champion. Bliss boxed her, and the speech was so inspirational. Bliss is second place because Bliss was born to be a champion. Bliss says she's going to hit one-hit wonder. Bliss smacks her in the face with the contract and then signs it. Becky goes down. Bliss turns the table over on her. Bliss makes her exit talking trash, but Becky comes from behind and attacks her. Bliss retreats, and Becky goes back into the ring to sign the contract. Becky's music hits as she leaves with the title. Still to come, the number one contenders match. Still to come, the Usos versus Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, and the return of Chad Gable as in the number one contenders match. We see both teams walking backstage before they get a commercial break. Back from break, we go to WWE Intercontinental Champion The Miz and Maurice walk up to Bryan. Miz is upset with defending his title against Dolph Ziggler tonight. Bryan says that he can cancel the match. Miz agrees and goes to walk off. Daniel Bryan says they can cancel the match. His contract, apparently, Miz was too busy tweeting to read his new contract that was negotiated this week. Bryan says this is going to make it hard for The Miz to go out there to to do what he says Bryan can't do anymore. Bryan asks if they have a problem. Miz says they do not, and he walks off. No more contenders match. The Usos versus America Alpha. In this match, winners and no more contenders for the tag team titles for SmackDown is the Usos. And I believe the Usos are going to walk out the tag team champions at No Mercy. No doubt about it. After the match, we get replays from the Usos celebrating and making their exit while America Alpha tries to recover. We go backstage with Keith Slater and Rhino again. Slater wants to get the WWE Universe really behind them. He has the idea of a chant. Rhino doesn't seem to scoot. The Usos walk in and take shots. They threaten to knock the food from Rhino's head. The Usos suggest that they hand the titles over. Usos bring up Slater's kids, which gets Rhino upset. He stands up to them as they leave. Still to come, Randy Orton versus Eric Rowan. Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin. In this match, Baron Corbin double boots. He nails the end of days. The same easy win for Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin defeats Apollo Crews. After the match, Baron Corbin goes outside and stares Jack Swagger down. Swagger stands up to Corbin. Corbin talks trash and points at him before walking off. Corbin backs up at the ramp as Apollo Crews rolls to the floor to recover. We see Dean Ambrose backstage warming up for his main event match with John Cena. The Miz defends the title against Dolph Ziggler. We're back from break. We get a Kurt Hawkins veggie. Carly backstage with Nikki Bella and Naomi as they cut a promos on Carmella and Natalya ahead of tonight's tag team match. They go with Dolph Ziggler. She runs down the Biz. Ziggler says he's desperate to prove himself that he still belongs here. Ziggler says the only way to prove himself how good he is to shut up the Biz and take the title. Ziggler calls for his music to hit. WWE Intercontinental title match. Dolph Ziggler versus the Biz. In this match, Maurice got got banned for ringside because she tried to interfere. We see the crowd. We see the plays with the crowd. More boos. Ziggler goes with elbows. Biz catches Dolph Ziggler with a kick. More back and forth. Biz drops Ziggler on his face. We see Miz still steps to Ziggler. This brings him back into the ring. Miz sprays Dolph Ziggler in the face while the referee isn't looking. The Miz hits the skull crushing finale for the win. Winner, the Miz is still Intercontinental Champion. After the match, the Miz makes his exit. We get replays. Miz clutches his title on the floor as Ziggler sits up in the ring. Still to come, John Cena versus Dean Ambrose. Randy Orton is walking backstage for his match against Eric Rowan. Randy Orton versus Eric Rowan. In this match, Randy Orton had a squash match. Rowan beats on Orton around at ringside and brings him back in the ring, but wastes his time. Orton kicks him coming in, hits the second draping DDT for a pop. Fans cheer as Orton hits the bat and gets ready. Rowan gets up and Randy Orton, boom, nails it with the RKO for the win. Randy Orton defeats Eric Rowan. After the match, a graphic flashes with the lights come on. Orton is standing in the ring. Randy Orton is staring in the ring and says he's just a man that could die at any minute. But Riot is a god, and gods never die. Riot tells Orton to run. Still to come, Natalya and Carmella versus Alexa Bliss, Naomi. Out comes them. Then comes Becky and Naomi. I like Naomi's entrance. That music's still cool, and that dance is awesome. Nikki Bella and Naomi versus Carmella. Natalya. We're back from break. Nikki is weeping her entrance as Carmella and Natalya look on from the other side of the ring. Naomi's out next. Her glow entrance. Nikki states that Nikki starts it off with Natalya, which hits cheap shots on Naomi. When the bell rings, Natalya comes backing in with forearms and applies the sharpshooter. Carmella pulls Nikki out of the hold to the floor and launches her into the ring. Ring barricade. The referee calls for the bell. Winners by DQ. Nikki and Naomi defeat Carmella and Natalya. Natalya looks on and might not be happy with Naomi. Comes over and drops Natalya as Carmella continues beating on Nikki outside. Naomi goes to check on Nikki as Carmella retreats. Carmella talks trash and makes her exit as fans boo. AJ Styles is backstage polishing his title. Walks up and asks him about tonight's main event. Styles says he is superior in every day. It's the face that runs the place. He says Cena and Ambrose will tear each other apart tonight. While he sits back and relaxes and soaks in him. And AJ is the champ and always will be here. Dean Ambrose versus John Cena, the main event. In this match, we see Dean Ambrose defeat John Cena. More back and forth counters. Another AA nails Dirty Deeds, but Cena kicks out of it at 2. They get their feet and trade shots at the bell of the ring. Now Ambrose blocks and an AA as Cena rolls up for the pin out of nowhere. We see Dean Ambrose defeat John Cena. After the bell, Ambrose marks out as Cena retreats to the floor and sits down on the floor. As Ambrose music hits, AJ Styles runs down and attacks from behind, leaving Cena on the floor. AJ runs in the ring and hits a Pele kick to Dean Ambrose. AJ Styles talks trash as fans get riled up. Dana Bryan comes out and says that he was phenomenal, but last week Shane McMahon promised Ambrose a one-on-one title rematch, and that will happen next Tuesday live on SmackDown. Tuesday night. AJ throws a fit and turns around to a Dirty Deeds from Dean Ambrose. As SmackDown goes off the air, Ambrose celebrates as the music plays. Ambrose celebrates with the fans at ringside and makes his exit as SmackDown goes off the air. I hope y'all enjoyed this WWE SmackDown live review for tonight. That was from Birmingham. Not good. It was a good show. I loved it tonight. Pretty good action. Except for how the Women's match ended. Didn't really like that too much, but besides all the other action I enjoyed, they had a cruiserweight match before SmackDown went live. I didn't get to check that out, but I will. So I hope y'all enjoyed this WWE SmackDown live review for your Tuesday night. It was a great show, better than Raw, I got to say. We're going to see a WWE Championship match next Tuesday. Dean Ambrose defends against AJ Styles. I'm going to be watching and reviewing, as always, on Tuesday night. But the WWE SmackDown live review. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up for me. And I hope y'all enjoy this WWE SmackDown live review for your Tuesday night live SmackDown. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching and have a great night. And I'll talk to you guys later.